Hello and welcome to another Process Love Candy. My name is Sheardo and you can find me on Instagram at Pinups by Sheardo. And today we're going to be drawing the amazing Mr. Barely There. So I did this set of what I called Sexy for 60 portraits. I thought I'd share some of the process development here on my channel for you all to look at and like. This one first here was burlesque model Mr. Barely There. And he was one of the very first ones to jump on the offer. I ended up getting like 35 or more of these portraits to do. And I'm going to share some of my favourite ones with you here on this channel so we can have a look at the run through. This was the very first one that I drew, and I was very happy with how this one came out, and I worked really hard to get the pose right and everything. Barely has an amazing figure and a wonderful attitude and personality and a lovely man. He's got a beautiful smile and a good performance face, and just really, you know, getting out there and being bold and loving yourself and showing everyone that, you know, everyone's beautiful. And I love drawing this. I love trying to, you know, he's got a very similar physique to me. I think he's a bit more beautiful than I am, but he's got a great beard too. I got a beard, but not as nice and bushy as his one. But so I tried to work really hard to get this one looking right. So I finished up on my first little rough. As you can see, I do my rough pass and I really try to work out the pose and get all those bits going. And then afterwards I do a fine sketch over the top. I'm doing this in Procreate, and I'm using just the standard Procreate 6B pencil brush, and I'm using that to do my cleanup because I really like the pencil look, and I think this Procreate 6B pencil is just perfect. It's one of the best pencil brushes out there. So now I'm just refining the line work here. You can see I've done a bit of the hair on the arms as well. This is all on the one layer, and I'm working out the vines and everything as we go as well, making sure there's a really nice little silhouette on those vines as I go. Later on I'll show you how the silhouette looks, so we can refine that and check that out, just because while he's sitting down in this pose, I've still tried to maintain a nice silhouette. You know, the arms are reaching outwards, all the vines have a certain little extended element, you know, so you can clearly see the vine wrapping around and such. I like to put lots of details in my drawings, and as I said before, this was a Sexy for 60. I did a bunch of these commissions for $60, which isn't much. It's not a sale for a reason if you're not getting a good bargain, because the amount of time that it takes to do these pieces, you know, I probably spent nearly 6 hours, probably 6 hours on this piece, you know, and you break that down, that's not much. So that's really good for a sale, but it was really a kind of me giving back to the audience, to my fans. You know, at the time I had like 7,000 followers on Instagram. This was halfway through getting through all these commissions. My Facebook got hacked and then I lost everything. So now I'm starting up again. I'm nearly at 1,000. I'm probably do another sale once I hit another 1,000 followers, but I got to get there all again. You notice now I've shrunk down the image as well. Got to also make sure that you got enough breathing space around the drawing and everything. And now that I've finished my drawing, I'm moving on to the final ink work and doing all the colours and the base colours underneath my line art. You can see here now also all the hair that I've drawn. I've tried to make it follow and flow around the contours of the body. I haven't just drawn random hairs everywhere. Hair is a good chance to really show form and volumes and shapes, just like if you're drawing a female pin-up and you're doing polka dots on the dress and stuff. They're a really good way to show form and volume, and it's wonderful. So I've finished all my base colours. I tried to do kind of minimal colours. I didn't want to do anything too vibrant in this one to push everything out. I wanted really earthy tones, you know, to match Barely's wonderful beard and colours, because he's got the kind of reddier brown, so I wanted to keep it more earthy. The beard, as you can see here now, I'm just doing a little bit of a texture line. When I draw beards, I just do a kind of main volume, and then with the details, I show those extra pieces. This is a standard process now that I'm doing, where I go over and I just draw in all the warm spots, and I just draw a bit of red into the skin, and then you knock it back. When you first do it, it looks like they're a bit sunburnt. But now I'm going through and adding my shadows. I do everything layers and stages. And when I was drawing this one, I got into a rhythm of doing those stages and everything. You'll notice there's a little extra little secret bit of fun innuendo that I put into my drawings. I always love to put a little bit of provocative in there. The precarious placement of the shadow of the flute that he's holding just just has that little extra something to make this a little bit more, you know, just a little secret for everyone who's looking. Anyway, once I've finished up, I just do all my highlights and shadows, and I do another last little flourish with a few little rim lights and stuff, just to bring up areas and have that nice contrast for the darker areas. So here's a quick look at the silhouette of this piece, nice and bold and strong, and you can really see all the intricacies of all those little vines and stuff. You know, they're quite clear the way they pop out of the main form. And while this picture ended up quite detailed, and I probably went overboard for my first one, setting a high precedence for the rest of the portraits I was yet to do, I was really happy with it, and I was really happy with myself, and I was really happy with the input I got from the community and from my fans. It was really exciting, and I want to get back there and build up more fun and make people happy and happy about themselves, and I just want to help spread the love, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to do more of these videos this year. So a big thank you and a shout out to Bear Lee there for supporting me and being there for not only me but everyone else, and being a wonderful, awesome person. You can go check out his socials. I'll have links down below in the notes of this video. But what a wonderful year hopefully 22 is going to be. Come on, let's all be bright and smile and be happy and work hard and look after each other, everyone. I love you all, and I will see you soon in the sunshine.